One of the other questions that people are asking about is the Cobra Scallop here. That's an iconic piece of our wedges since 1997 when Phil Rogers created the first Trusty Rusties. It's there for a reason. There are a couple reasons that it's there. I hope to better explain it to you today. You know, when a wedge has a lot of bounce, which is the angle from the back of the wedge to the front of the wedge, when you have a lot of bounce, and people use a lot of bounce to help prevent the wedge from digging. I say people use a lot of bounce to help get the wedge out of the ground, because the leading edge is what creates the prevention of digging. The bounce, or this angle, will help get this wedge out of the ground. Well, when that's too high, when you set this wedge on the ground, the leading edge stands up high off the ground if your bounce is too high. So how we relieve that to still be able to have high bounce on this wedge, this one only has 10, but when you have this scallop here, as you can see, it takes away a little bit of the back of the wedge. So that allows you to set this wedge up and it doesn't have the leading edge too high off the ground. One, so that's what happens at address. Two, in bunkers, or when you ever open up this wedge to use the back side of it to slide it under in the sand, or to slide a shot out of thick rough, because this is a 54. If this was a 60, you would be using this to hit lob shots and things like that. But whenever you open up this wedge, this scallop also works as a channel to be able to slide your club underneath the ball easier than if this material is there. If this material is there, if you use the back portion of the wedge a lot, it would make this bounce up into the ball. So again, this scallop helps you to both have a lower leading edge at address, and when you go ahead and open up your club, it gives you some versatility around the green.